At that point, we had not even been around, and the Rotarians had not even been around. We're just talking a day and a half after the earthquake. Next morning, we got up early, and we started doing our reconnaissance out into the area around Port-au-Prince. The devastation was something you just cannot imagine. I'm sure many of you saw the destruction that happened in Haiti more than I did. Once I was there, I did not see a TV for the next 3 weeks, and it was just unimaginable. We were able to get around the city. We visited hospitals, and the needs were just unbelievable. We went to hospitals, and even temporary hospitals were being set up. If a hospital was geared up for 300 people or 400 people, there was 10 times that many people there. They were laying on the sidewalks. They were out on the streets. It was 95 degrees. Many of them were bandaged up. Some of them had already been in for treatment. Others were waiting for treatment. It was a scene like you just cannot imagine. We went all around the city, and the scene was all the same. Over 200,000 people were killed, and probably close to 2 million people displaced from their homes. Right? Nobody was staying in their houses. Right? They were out in the streets, mostly just like us. It was something that just would blow your mind. So there was no communication. The only communication we had, basically, was through text messaging, and that didn't work half the time either. The following day, I was able to send a couple texts back to my Rotary Club, and I asked the club to send those on to Roy. And I said, this is an opportunity for District 6900 Rotarians to step up and support the cause of ShelterBox in a situation that is unprecedented in the 10 years that ShelterBox has been in existence, right? Because of the leadership of Roy at that point, and the club presidents in here, more than I do, that Roy encouraged you, I would imagine, to give to ShelterBox. That leadership and the following by club presidents was something that really set us on fire down in Haiti. Roy had mentioned that this district has given over $105,000, right, to the ShelterBox cause. And that is enough, right, for about maybe 1,000 plus people. That's more than everybody in this room. So if you can imagine, you gather up in groups of 10, and now you're living in a ShelterBox. The opportunity to serve folks, and we were down there because of one guy, and that's Roy Strickland, right? I appreciate your efforts, Roy. We were able to give shelter down there for over 130,000 people, right? The district stepped up, other districts around the country stepped up, and other districts around the world stepped up. We have given over $7 million, right, as Rotarians in the United States alone to the effort in Haiti. That is unbelievable, unbelievable. The honor to be there just the next day after the earthquake hit was just something I will remember the rest of my life. And on behalf of the thousands and thousands of people that are there, right, that are now, and it's probably raining there now, it's the rainy season. I guarantee it's going to be very, very nasty there. Thousands and thousands of people now have shelter. They now have blankets. They now have mosquito nets. They have a stove to cook on. It's because of the Rotary world has stepped up and made it possible. So on behalf of all those men, women, and children that are now living a better life, and in many cases, a lot of them probably a better situation, knowing that Port-au-Prince is one of the poorest cities in the world, they are now much, much better off thanks to the efforts of Rotary and this district. Thank you very much.